If you're over 60 and you've started feeling a little weaker lately, there's a good chance you've already lost over 10% of your muscle mass without even realizing it. And no, it's not because you're lazy or because you're not eating well. In fact, you might be doing everything right, eating clean, getting rest, staying active. But here's what most people completely miss. Your body, after 60, needs very specific nutrients to hold on to strength. And if you're not getting them, no matter how healthy you eat, your muscles will still shrink. Slowly, silently, year after year. Now here's the thing. Once you start feeling like it's harder to get up from a chair, or your legs feel sore just from a short walk, that muscle loss didn't just start last week. It's likely been happening for years, little by little, without you noticing. Hi, I'm so glad to see you again here on Healthy Way Daily. Honestly, I've missed these little check-ins with you. Just last week, I had a visit with Mr. Walter, 72 years old. Strong spirit, sharp mind, always took care of himself. But this time, he moved a little slower. He sat down carefully, looked at me and said, "I eat well. I take care of myself. So why do I feel like I'm getting weaker?" That question stuck with me, because Walter isn't alone. In fact, studies show that 30 to 50% of adults over 60 lose muscle mass every year, and they don't even realize it until it starts affecting the way they move, walk, or even live. But here's the good news. It's not too late. Today, I'm going to share with you 7 fruits. Yes, simple fruits that research shows can slow down or even reverse age-related muscle loss naturally. Some of them are fruits you probably eat already. Some may be growing right in your backyard. And one of them, a wild berry from the Pacific Northwest, is being called nature's red gold for muscle recovery. Why? Because it's packed with twice the vitamin C of oranges, perfect for rebuilding strength after illness or injury. I'll reveal that one in the middle of this video, so don't miss it. So if lately you've felt a little slower, if your legs feel tired even when you eat well and rest, this is the video you simply can't afford to skip. We're going to walk through each of these 7 fruits together, talk about what they do, how they help, and how you can add them to your meals easily. No fancy diet, no supplements, just the right foods at the right time. Are you ready? Because this is your moment to regain strength, stay active, and live life on your terms, starting right from your kitchen. Fruit number 1, prunes. Not just for digestion. Now you've probably heard of prunes as a go-to for digestion. And yes, they are helpful for keeping things moving. But if you think that's all they're good for, you might be missing one of the most powerful muscle protectors for people over 60. I remember a sweet lady named Jane, she's 74 now, told me this during a checkup. "I eat prunes every day just to feel lighter in my stomach, but lately even my legs feel lighter too." We checked her progress, and here's the interesting part. Not only did her muscle mass improve slightly, but her time standing up from a chair was 1.5 seconds faster than before. Now that may not sound like a big deal, but for someone her age, it can mean the difference between living independently or needing help. So, what's really in prunes? First, potassium. This little fruit is packed with it. Just 3 or 4 prunes a day give you over 700 milligrams of potassium. That's nearly 20% of what you need daily. Potassium acts like a switch that helps your muscles contract properly. Without enough, your legs can feel heavy, your muscles may cramp, and your reaction time might slow, which increases the risk of falls. Here's something even most doctors don't talk about. A study from Tufts University found that a potassium-rich diet could reduce muscle weakness by up to 33% in older adults. But prunes don't stop at potassium. They're also full of phenolic compounds, natural antioxidants that help fight off the slow, silent inflammation that breaks down muscle over time. And then there's vitamin K, important for strong bones and reducing fracture risk. Because let's face it, strong muscles are only part of the picture. If your bones aren't solid, staying active becomes much harder. Here's a little tip. Soaking prunes in water overnight can make them easier to digest and may even boost their antioxidant power, according to some clinical nutritionists. So, if you're looking for a simple way to support both digestion and muscle health, start with 3 prunes in the morning, maybe with some Greek yogurt or soft oatmeal. Look, prunes aren't magic, but when added consistently to your routine, they can help you hold on to something incredibly valuable as you age. The ability to stand up strong, walk with confidence, and stay independent. And the best part? They're affordable, easy to find, and easy to enjoy. But if you think prunes are impressive, wait until you hear about what's coming next. There's a common red fruit, probably sitting in your kitchen right now. That can help muscles recover faster after movement and may even protect your memory as you age. Let's discover this antioxidant-rich powerhouse. Next, fruit number 2, red grapes. Small but mighty for muscle and memory. Did you know, just 1 small cup of red grapes a day, if eaten the right way, may help reduce age-related muscle loss by up to 20%. That's what a study published by the U.S. National Institutes of Health revealed. But here's the surprising part. Most people are eating grapes the wrong way. Let me tell you a quick story. Ruth, one of my patients, she's 66, loves grapes. She eats them every week, but always peeled and seedless. During a nutrition consult, I asked her, "Do you know what the most powerful part of the grape is?" She smiled and said, "The juicy center, of course, but here's the truth. It's actually the skin and the seeds that hold most of the healing power, especially when it comes to muscle recovery and circulation." So, what makes red grapes so special? It all comes down to resveratrol, a powerful antioxidant found in the dark red skin. Think of it as a cellular shield, protecting muscle cells from oxidative stress, which is one of the main reasons older adults feel slower and weaker over time. Resveratrol also boosts blood flow, helping oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles more efficiently, so you recover faster after walking, climbing stairs, or doing light exercise. But that's not all. Red grapes also contain flavonoids that reduce silent inflammation, the kind you don't feel, but that slowly drains your energy and strength, day by day. Now, here's a common mistake. Many older adults remove the skin or spit out the seeds, thinking they're hard to digest. But by doing that, they lose over 70% of the grape's natural benefits. Here's how to get the full effect. Choose dark, thick-skinned red grapes. The darker, the better. Eat them whole, skin and seeds included. Just chew the seeds lightly and swallow. And if digestion is a concern, here's a helpful tip. Soak your grapes in warm water for 10 minutes. Then chill them. It softens the skin without removing any of the nutrition. How much should you eat? About 1 cup a day, roughly 200 grams, is ideal. You can eat them fresh, add to yogurt, toss into salads, or even freeze them as a refreshing snack. Here's the big takeaway. Never underestimate the small things. A handful of red grapes might look light and sweet, but when eaten right, they can help you walk longer, breathe easier, and even think more clearly. So if you've ever believed that only protein shakes or supplements build muscle, try adding red grapes to your diet for a few weeks. You might just feel the difference in both your body and mind. And if red grapes are like your daily support crew, helping blood flow and keeping your muscles fueled, then the next fruit is more of a warrior. It's small, green, and gives your taste buds a tiny surprise. Let's talk about a special anti-inflammatory hero, padron peppers. Next, fruit number 3, padron peppers. Mild taste, strong impact for muscles and blood flow. Have you ever tried those little Spanish tapas made with green peppers sautéed in olive oil? Those are padron peppers, tiny, mild chili peppers that may look like a fun snack, but they hold surprising benefits for your muscles and circulation, especially as you age. I remember Mr. Michael, 70 years old from San Diego, who once called padron peppers his retirement veggie. He ate about 10 peppers a week, not because he liked spice. He didn't, but because he noticed something. Every time I eat them, my legs feel lighter when I walk around the park. So what makes these little peppers so special? First, they're loaded with vitamin C. Just 100 grams give you over 130% of your daily needs if you're over 50. Now, most people think vitamin C is only for immunity, but for older adults, it plays a key role in muscle health by fighting free radicals that break down muscle tissue, boosting collagen production to keep muscle fibers strong and elastic, supporting tissue repair after walking, gardening, or even minor injuries. Second, padron peppers contain a small amount of capsaicin. That's the compound that gives chili peppers their heat, but here it's mild, enough to gently boost circulation without causing any discomfort. And better circulation means your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients, so they recover faster and feel stronger. One question I get a lot: won't peppers upset my stomach? Good news. The answer is no, as long as you eat them in moderation and prepare them properly. Here's a simple way to enjoy them. Lightly sauté 5 to 6 padron peppers in 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Add a pinch of turmeric for an extra anti-inflammatory boost. Enjoy 2 to 3 times a week as a side dish or appetizer. That's the exact routine Mr. Michael follows. After 3 months, he told me, "I used to need the handrail on the stairs. Now I can walk up without holding anything. I'm not sure what made the difference, but I'm definitely not giving up this snack." A small change can create a big shift, especially when it comes to movement, strength, and balance. For older adults, keeping blood flowing smoothly is the foundation of muscle health and safety. And while padron peppers might not be in every supermarket, they're quietly making a difference in the lives of thousands of seniors who choose to eat smarter, not just eat more. But if you think padron peppers are special, wait until you meet the next fruit. It's rare, but scientists call it the muscle-healing berry for aging adults. It has twice the vitamin C of an orange, and it's packed with both flavonoids and tannins. Let's discover the arbutus berry next. Fruit. Number 4. Arbutus berry. The wild fruit that helps rebuild muscle and fight deep aging. Every now and then, I come across a food that's so powerful, I find myself saying, I wish every older adult knew about this. Arbutus berry, also known as madron berry, is one of those hidden gems. The first time I heard about it wasn't in a medical journal. It was from a patient named Paul, a 75-year-old man living up in Northern California. He didn't take supplements, didn't eat much meat, but what caught my attention? At his age, Paul's muscle inflammation and blood pressure levels were almost the same as someone in their early 50s. When I asked him his secret, he smiled and pointed to a bush behind his backyard. "That's what I eat every season. Just a few berries, but I swear it's helped me stay on my feet all these years." Those were arbutus berries, a wild fruit that grows along the forest edges in the Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Washington, and Northern California. So why are they so powerful, especially for seniors? Because arbutus berries offer what I call a triple muscle support blend. 1. Extremely high vitamin C, over 250 milligrams per 100 grams, which is twice the amount found in oranges. Vitamin C helps repair muscle tissue, reduce oxidative stress, and speed up recovery after physical activity. 2. Flavonoids. These boost blood circulation and improve elasticity in blood vessels, helping nutrients reach deep muscle tissues. 3. Tannins. A rare plant compound that reduces chronic low-grade inflammation, the kind of inflammation that slowly weakens muscles as we age. Some early research even suggests tannins may improve recovery time in older adults after mild injuries. Now you may be wondering, I live in New York. Where can I find arbutus berries? Good question. It's true, they're not available in every grocery store. But here are a few options. Local farmers markets, especially in the Pacific Northwest, seasonal orders from organic farms online. Or, as a milder substitute, try fresh raspberries. Not as strong, but still helpful for muscle repair. How to enjoy them? Eat 4 to 5 berries fresh each day. Make a sugar-free fruit sauce to serve with oatmeal, or steep them into a warm herbal tea, which is great for circulation. Here's the deeper lesson. Sometimes the best medicine doesn't come in a bottle or pill. It grows quietly in the backyard or along a forest path. I'll never forget what Paul told me. I don't need much. Just a few berries each year and I'm still walking around the lake every morning. And if you've never heard of arbutus berries before, then the next fruit might sound a little more familiar. It's sweet, golden, and helps your body absorb protein better, something most adults over 60 struggle with. Let's explore yellow kiwi, a fruit with a natural enzyme that supports strong, lean muscles, coming up next. Fruit number 5, yellow kiwi, the secret to absorbing protein better after 60. A few months ago, I had a patient, Linda, 69 years old. She told me something I hear often from older adults. I eat well, I get plenty of protein, but I still feel weak. My muscles just aren't the same. She felt tired after even a short walk. We went over her diet, and everything looked perfect. Except for one thing most people overlook after 60. Her body wasn't absorbing protein the way it used to. This is something called anabolic resistance. As we age, our bodies slowly lose the ability to use the protein we eat. Even if you eat the right amount, your muscles may not be getting enough of it. But there's one small fruit that can help your body unlock the full power of protein. It's called the yellow kiwi. So, what makes yellow kiwi so special? Unlike green kiwi, yellow kiwi contains a unique enzyme called actinidin. Actinidin helps break down protein during digestion, making it easier for your body to absorb and actually use it to maintain muscle strength. This is especially important for seniors. At this age, every gram of protein your body absorbs matters. It can be the difference between standing up on your own or needing support. And that's not all. Yellow kiwi is also very high in vitamin C. In fact, 100 grams of yellow kiwi has about 161 milligrams of vitamin C. That's nearly 180% of your daily needs. Vitamin C protects muscle cells from damage and helps produce collagen, the protein that keeps your muscles elastic and your joints moving smoothly. One study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that eating yellow kiwi regularly can reduce oxidative stress in muscle tissue by up to 40%. That means faster recovery after exercise or even a fall. How to enjoy it for the best results? Eat 1 yellow kiwi in the morning on an empty stomach. This improves enzyme activity. Pair it with walnuts and a drizzle of raw honey. This trio supports muscles, memory, and inflammation control. Or freeze slices of yellow kiwi and enjoy it as a refreshing afternoon snack. Linda's story changed, too. 2 months after eating yellow kiwi every morning, she called me and said, "I can't believe this little fruit helped me feel better than some of those expensive protein shakes." She was still walking every day, but now she didn't feel worn out afterward. That's the power of helping your body absorb what it really needs. Because after 60, it's not just about what you eat. It's about how much of it your body can actually use. And yellow kiwi, small, sweet, and easy to eat, may be the quiet little helper your muscles have been waiting for. And if yellow kiwi helps your body make better use of protein, the next fruit takes it one step further. It's called loquat, and it often grows right in the backyard. Yet few people know its secret power to build and protect aging muscles, especially after 65. We'll explore the hidden strength of loquats, coming up next. Fruit number 6, loquats, the backyard fruit that protects your muscles as you age. Sometimes the most powerful support for your muscles isn't in a pill, a powder, or an expensive supplement. It's growing quietly in your own backyard. I'm talking about loquats, a small, sweet, and tangy fruit that grows wild in places like California, Florida, and Texas. I remember recommending loquats to Mr. Dennis. He's 72 and loves his morning walks. I told him to start eating a few loquats after his walk as a light snack. A few weeks later, he called me and said, "I'm not sure what changed, But my legs feel stronger. I don't get tired like before. Here's why. Loquats are rich in something called ursolic acid, a powerful plant compound that helps maintain muscle mass and boost endurance in older adults. In fact, the American Heart Association has noted that ursolic acid can reduce age-related muscle loss by up to 30% when combined with regular light activity. But that's just the beginning. Loquats also provide potassium to support smooth muscle contraction, carotenoids, antioxidants that protect muscle cells from damage, soluble fiber, which helps digestion and improves nutrient absorption, especially important after 60. How to enjoy them? Eat 4 to 6 fresh loquats per day, especially after meals or a short walk. You can also make a simple no-sugar jam with loquats, lemon juice, and a splash of olive oil. Just one note: do not eat the seeds, only the fruit. Here's the truth. You don't always need fancy foods or supplements. Sometimes it's the simple natural things, like a small fruit from your own yard, that quietly keep your legs strong and your steps steady. And while loquats help you stay grounded and mobile, the next fruit does even more. It not only protects your muscles, but also supports your memory and helps reduce the risk of falls. Let's take a closer look at wild blackberries. Coming up next. Fruit number 7, wild blackberries. Small but powerful for both muscles and memory. You've probably had blackberries before, but wild blackberries, the kind that grow naturally in the woods or countryside, have benefits that go far beyond what most people expect. According to the National Institute on Aging, just 10 to 15 wild blackberries a day can slow down muscle loss by up to 25% in people over 65. I remember suggesting this to one of my patients, Ms. Ruth, 67. She added them to her morning oatmeal, just a small handful. A month later, she smiled and told me, "I can walk longer without getting tired, and my mind feels clearer too." So what makes wild blackberries so special? They're packed with anthocyanins, protect muscle cells from oxidative damage. Vitamin C helps repair and rebuild tissue after activity. Manganese boosts natural energy production and supports recovery. And here's something even more important. Wild blackberries also support the neuromuscular system. That's the connection between your nerves and muscles, which helps with balance, coordination, and preventing falls. How to enjoy them? About 100 grams a day, a small handful. Eat fresh, blend into smoothies, or freeze for a cold, healthy snack. Pair with ground flaxseed and almond milk to supercharge muscle recovery. Sometimes a small handful of berries in the morning can be more powerful than expensive supplements. Wild blackberries may be tiny, but they act like silent protectors, keeping your muscles strong, your mind sharp, and your steps steady as the years go by. So there you have it, 7 incredible fruits, each one with its own unique way of protecting and rebuilding muscle after 60. But here's the big question. How do you actually apply this in your everyday life? Let's wrap up with a simple action plan. Coming up next. If you're still here with me right now, that tells me something important. You truly care about your health and your future. We've just walked through 7 powerful fruits, each one offering unique benefits to protect your muscles, fight aging, reduce inflammation, and support better movement after 60. From prunes that help your muscles contract more smoothly, to golden kiwis that boost protein absorption, and wild blackberries that strengthen both body and brain. But here's what I want you to remember most. You don't need to do it all at once. Just pick 1 or 2 fruits that feel right for you. Make them part of your daily routine. Stay consistent, and your body will begin to respond. Because at this stage of life, your quality of life isn't measured by how many pills are in your cabinet. It's measured by the small choices you make each day. I'll never forget something one of my older patients once told me. "Doc, I don't need to live forever. I just want to be able to walk, cook for myself, and water my garden every morning." That's why I made this video, because I believe that kind of life is still within reach. For you, and for anyone willing to take that first small step. So if today's video helped you, please leave a comment below and let me know. Which fruit are you already eating? Or which one are you going to try first? Every comment you leave not only shows me you're here, it also helps others find the information they need to stay strong, active, and independent in their golden years. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Way Daily. Because here, we don't just talk about living longer, we help you live better with joy, strength, and freedom, all the way through.